A moose wandering through a Worcester neighborhood made quite the scene this morning. Authorities say it's not unusual for them to be in the area this time of year, but neighbors were surprised. Our Erin Keating has the story.
Neighbors witnessed the moments when a moose is captured in Worcester. Authorities caught up to the animal in the backyard of a vacant home on Pleasant Street Thursday.
1, 2, 3. Come on.
Carolyn Oliver says it was a typical morning until she looked out the window.
I dropped my son off at school and there was nothing going on, and then a little while later I looked out my window and there were suddenly trucks from animal control everywhere.
The Massachusetts Environmental Police tranquilized the 600-pound adult female. She had been walking through backyards of several homes.
It actually worked out quite well because we had her close enough that we could get a dart in her. It was also contained in an area here, so we decided to go ahead and dart it to immobilize it, and then we're going to go move it a little bit further north of here.
Biologist David Stainbrook says it's typical for wildlife to move through the area this time of year, but since the moose was in a fenced-in yard, they chose to move her to a more open area.
You know, typically what we would do is try to get the moose back in the direction away from, the urban area and further into the bigger woods. But because of all these fences around these houses and the main road here, it was a little bit difficult to get it to move the way we wanted it to.
Oliver is relieved the moose is going to be okay, but says people should be more aware of wildlife when they are driving.
I'm glad they're going to release it somewhere where it will not hopefully be hit by a car or hit a car.
We're still in the moose mating season, so you have moose that are moving around more frequently, crossing roads more frequently, so everybody needs to be aware when they're driving.
Stainbrook says the horse seemed like she was in great shape, but he did notice some scrapes on her, speculating she may have been involved in a vehicle accident. She was taken to a wooded area north of the city to be released. In Worcester, Erin Keating, Worcester News Tonight.